Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm so sorry I've lagged yet again. It was my mom's wedding and it was just super hectic for the last month, so that was just our priority. That was like trying to get everything done that needed to get done, and thankfully she had a really beautiful and wonderful wedding. Everyone cried, and even though it was such a hectic day for me personally because I was doing so many makeovers, she turned out to look beautiful. And even though I was the last one and I didn't really get that much ready, like, it was still a nice wedding. So the ice cream truck is passing. Oh my god, of course. This is probably like the 5th time it passes in this video. Sorry about that. I'm just gonna wait for this ice cream truck to pass. Okay, I think it's passed. I think it's gone. You could still hear it, but not that much, I think, personally. Okay, the airplane kind of blocks it out. Today I created this like quick and easy makeup look. It's very minimal, but it also looks like you try hard, especially when you don't want to, but it looks like you actually tried, so that's still pretty good. This look could be worn to work, to school, basically anywhere you need to be in like 15 minutes or less. That is how long it takes me to do my makeup. Of course, this video is not going to be 15 minutes or less because obviously I have to explain you guys my steps. So yeah, so hopefully you guys enjoy this video, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get into this video. Okay, so I already did my eyebrows off camera and I actually filled them in today because since we're not going with foundation or going over my eyebrows of the sort, I'm just gonna leave them there. Let's start with actually primer because I like to prime my face just before I go in with like any face products, so, or finishing up my eyes or anything. So I actually start with the Nivea PostShave balm, as always. I have a hair on it too, and I just like this one because it hydrates my skin a lot and it just feels nicer. I like to say, like, I like how this feels. That's just gonna sit for a little bit. I use another primer, but I realized like I don't like to go right over top with that other primer because it does tend to like kind of crumble a little. If I'm looking this way, I just have my mirror there. So now I'm just gonna go with my mascara that I got from the Bargain World. But sometimes I like to go with the winged liner. It just depends on what I'm feeling. Right now I'm just like kind of getting my eyes a little break with the winged eyeliner. So I'm just gonna go in with mascara. And then while that's there, I'm just gonna take my eyelashes and take off the eyelash glue because I wore them yesterday. If you guys could hear like dogs, it's a dog outside. It wouldn't be a video of me if I didn't have one dog barking, you know? And it's not my dog because my dog's actually inside. He's been on a little thing lately where he doesn't want to be outside anymore. So he's been crying and barking and doing all that such, being dramatic like me. Pretty sure that's why he's my dog. I'm just gonna put my eyelash glue on. I normally do this like once I apply my primer and such, but I completely forgot right now. So I'm just putting on eyelash glue to my lashes, and these are actually the Kiss number 11 lashes, and they're super natural looking. Like, they look like my lashes but a lot better. If you guys like hear like whimpering or something, it's my dog, or shaking or scratching, it's my dog. And there's also an ice cream truck outside, so if you guys hear like music or like people yelling, it's because there's an ice cream truck outside. But so if you guys hear the noises, I'm sorry, but also the beeping noise, it's just gonna stay there for. I'm just gonna set the eyelashes aside for now as I go in with my other primer, which is the e.l.f. Poreless primer. Yeah, Poreless base primer, which is actually really good. I got it for my mom's wedding because I feel like we all had like mattifying primers, or we all had like our favorite like primers, but we didn't have like a pore one or anything. So it was like, we have to get a pore minimizing because I have large pores right here on my cheeks, and I have some like outer, but mostly it's focused in here for me. That's why we got some. So I like to go in with like that much. And I actually like this consistency because it's not like a silicone based primer. Pretty good consistency, and it just feels nice on my skin. I like to go all the way down and just on this outer part of my skin. So while that's done, I'm gonna go in with eyelashes. I honestly feel like what takes me the longest is my eyelashes and my eyebrows, to be honest. I want to be like an even more natural look, skip on the lashes and just go straight in to like just mascara or whatever you feel comfortable with. You can even wear like neutral eyeshadow with this look. It's just like, for me, I don't really have the time right now because I have to be ready soon. And B, I feel like it's an everyday makeup look, so not everyone wants to go in with lashes, or not everyone wants to wear a full face, not everyone wants to do lashes or do eyeshadow and stuff like that, so I feel. So next I'm gonna go in with this Fenty Beauty Concealer in the shade 260. And I just like to basically spot conceal with this concealer. I like to do it with a brush and then blend it out with a beauty sponge, just because I feel like a brush will give me more coverage, and then I go over it because this brush like does leave like little stripes from the brush bristles behind, so that's why I like to go over it with the sponge right after. I like to work with this concealer like one at a time because it does I feel like it sets faster than any other concealer that I've used, that I could let them sit there for a while, but it is a mattifying concealer, so I understand that. So yeah, and then with that I like to conceal places where I need to conceal. These are just a few places, but down here, over here, over here. All this redness on my chin. I'm actually gonna go with my foundation brush that I use, which I know I've mentioned it before. The glue did fade from this brush, but it still works, and I'm still gonna use it. The ice cream truck is getting closer. Just as you could see, it works better too. I just like to get, I like to use that brush for like places I actually need more coverage in. And just on this one on my forehead, this breakout right there, and I like to go in like right there, even though I don't really have anything, but I just feel like it balances out a lot better. Now that that's in my face, I like to go in with the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo concealer, and I like to just dot it, go down, up, down, and there. Just because it is way too light for me, so I like to just dot it just for that little more extra coverage. Oh man, I forgot to go in with my primer spray again. Oh my god, but I like to go in with a primer spray before I do this, just because I feel like it looks way more natural. Spray, and I totally forgot to do that. I'll probably do that right now. So now that all the creams are in, you just go ahead. This Wet n Wild Photo Focus Rose Water, which is a 3-in-1 primer water, so it's prep, set, and refresh. I like to do this on days where I'm not doing anything, like when I just want to like refresh and stuff. I will use this before and after my makeup, so I forgot to do it before, so I'm just gonna do it now. I love this smell so much. So now that everything is good, I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of powder underneath my eyes, because my eyes tend to crease so much if I don't set them a little. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and just kind of blend out the creases first, and just kind of set it in first, and just kind of bake. I forgot what I'm using. I'm using the Nabi Luxe Banana Powder, Pro Powder, the Nabi, I don't know. It's pretty good. It's alright. With that same powder, I'm actually gonna go in with this little brush and just kind of set everywhere where I get oily. So around my nose is where I tend to get oily, around my nose, on my forehead a little, and on my chin. And right here is where I get a little more oily, But yeah, this is all I've been doing basically. I haven't really done my makeup like in a very long time. I didn't really do it for my mom's wedding either. Like I just did like something basic. and something simple. Of course, not as simple as this, but I basically just did like a whole basic look. Such, and then with that, I'll just dust off this powder. And now with my Wet n Wild powder, which is all kinds of fucked up, like it doesn't even have a lid anymore. Just gonna go with that and just kind of add a little more coverage where I need it. Sorry for the dogs again. So with that, I'm actually gonna use the Wet n Wild contouring palette, this one. Gonna go in with the bronzer, and instead of just focusing it straight, like just right here, I like to blend it out a lot more upwards, just so that way it can really, like even to the apples of the cheek, just so that way I can get a more natural effect, and just so that way it's not like super chiseled, you know, since we are going for that kind of natural look, you know. We're almost done with everything. I just have to put in some blush. I'm gonna use these two blushes, this one and this one. I'm really sorry for the dog outside. It's very annoying and I can't say anything because it's not mine. And just kind of smile and go over my cheeks. Go over that bronzer a little. Kind of go over my nose just because, you know, why not? It makes this look more natural. There we go. With that, I'm going in with my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette and taking Fawn as per usual and just contouring my nose ever so slightly. I like to start with most of the product up here, actually, like close to my eye socket, and then just blending it out already. Like normally I would go in like this, like in here, and then blend it out, but right now we're just gonna blend that in and just blend that contour in, just so that way it doesn't look so harsh and it doesn't look like I have a contour nose. Like it looks like I have a natural nose, you know. And just over here and go in there. Normally this makeup look takes me like 10 to 15 minutes. However, since I am explaining step by step of like what I'm doing, it is taking me a tad bit longer, but it's fine, you know, it's okay. And then just kind of dust it in there. There we go. So now we all basically need is highlight. I told you guys I was done. So normally I use a fan brush like this to get super precise on my cheekbones, and just use this one just to go over here and down here. However, I am going to use this one today because it does allow me to be more, I guess, messy with my highlight, just so that way it looks a little more natural. And I'm going to use the Carli Bybel palette, which is super faded and super disgusting. I like to go in with these two and just kind of do that. I know the inner corners of my eyes. And my brow bone. I almost forgot about my lips. I was actually gonna be like, okay guys, we're done, but I totally forgot about my lips. So now I'm just gonna use this lip liner by LA Girl, and it's in the color, it's called Natural Cream. And I do overline just a tad bit with this lip liner. I had to go over it with concealer because I was questioning that lip. So I'm actually gonna go in with these two. So this lip gloss, I talked about it before. It's a Victoria's Secret Undressed lip gloss. I like this lip gloss, but it does feel a little sticky, but I could overlook past that. Just have to add a little bit. And then this one is the shade London, this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the shade London, which I just mentioned. And I like to just dab it. Kind of pat it in with my finger. And then with that, I use the shade Undressed and just put it in there. And you could totally use Silver Lash Mascara. I just personally don't like to because I feel like it takes away from that natural effect. So now I'm just going to go in with this primer water again. And then with that, I'm also going to go in with this Manali Make It Last setting spray, which I'm almost out. Just to set my whole entire skin. Alright guys, so that is the finished result. This is my everyday quick and easy 15 minutes out the door makeup look. I actually wear this look a lot. I feel like I wear it a lot more often than going super dramatic nowadays. I feel like I'm just getting to that older age where I'm just like, I'd rather look natural and like just be out the door than just to wear a full face of makeup, especially when I don't feel like it. Sometimes I'll wear lashes, sometimes I won't. It just depends on how I feel. And yeah, this is my everyday makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and thank you so much for watching. Bye.